What's going on, everybody? This is Steampunk J here, coming at you guys from my humble art studio. And I just want to ask all of you guys, thank you so much for tuning in on this video. It's a very, very important video, and it's something that I wanted to address to everybody ever since this whole situation has started coming down. So first of all, if this video is really important, if you don't know, if you're watching this video, then you obviously know what is going on in the world, and this is something that I wanted to address to all, not only my fellow viewer watching, but to all of my fellow artists and art fans out there in the world right now that are going through these very, very uncertain times. So first of all, before I begin this video, I just wanted to ask this new viewer coming in, how are you doing? I hope all of you are doing okay. I hope all of you guys are doing great. I'm doing all right. I'm doing just fine over here. As you can see, I'm doing the one thing that the current situation tells me to do, and that's staying indoors. But in the majority of my videos, I always do my work from indoors. So the one thing that I want to address in this video right now is because the world right now is in a we are under this this situation right now where there is a virus that has gone and basically almost put the world on lockdown. And the coronavirus, as the world has called it, has been devastating. I mean, it has been really devastating. Now, this is me speaking the truth to all of you. I mean, I want people are already aware of, like, you know, what this COVID-19 is doing right now. I mean, if you watch the news as of late, then the one thing that has been going on for, like, main story is this coronavirus that is going on right now. And it has gone to it is definitely has been a major issue right now that there's a lot of people that are getting infected by this. There's a lot of people that I have to be really careful. Like, you know, even when I'm making this video right now, I have to be careful because I've heard from many YouTubers out there that even mentioning COVID-19 or the coronavirus, YouTube is going and, like, shutting down and, like, removing or urging people to, like, remove the video because it's just putting people in panic. And I don't believe that this is something that, you know, people should be panicking over, but it's something that we should definitely be aware of, that we should take whatever necessary actions it takes to stop the spread of this disease. And I just wanted to, like, you know, let all of you, my fellow artists and art fans out there, that this is something that, you know, you should definitely keep yourself educated, keep watching the news and, like, you know, other sources of information, learn more about this so that you can do what you can to stop the curve or stop, like, you know, this thing from, like, affecting you, because I care about my artist community. I care about the people that are out there in the world right now that are going through all this. It is unfortunate that, you know, that people that have gotten this disease, they need all the support that they can get. So what I want to address to my art fans and artists and art fans out there is that in these troubling times, we cannot let this thing stop us from being creative and living. And I believe that we can, like, you know, do what we can to stop this whole thing from spreading by doing the 5 things that the health department and the government officials are telling us to do so that we can stop the spread. And I'm pretty sure you guys have come across these 5 prevention tips to help us through these troubling times. And the 5 preventions that I want to address to you guys, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you guys are already doing it, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys know is do the 5 to help stop the coronavirus. Number 1, wash your hands often. I mean, I don't like wash my hands like 100 times a day like some people, and we're not encouraging or telling people or demanding people to wash their hands constantly, but we urge you guys, whenever maybe you touch a doorknob, or whenever you guys leave out into the community, or if you feel like something is not right, then you just wash your hands whenever you can. Wash it for 20 seconds, and that will definitely help stop this curve. Step number 2, if you feel like you've got the urge to cough, then cough into your arm, cough into your elbow, cough into your arm, cough in, to do whatever you can, to not cough into your hands. Or the reason why we're coughing into our elbows is so that we can stop the stuff from spreading. Number 3, your face. Don't touch it. It is something that we kind of really don't think about, but when you really, think about it, we touch our faces all the time. And we're just asking all of you to just be wary of whenever you go out in public, try not to put any of your fingers towards your face or towards your chin or anything like that. Just try to keep your hands away from your face. Number 4, stay more than 3 feet away from people. Try to keep maybe an arm's distance away from others. And step number 5, stay home as much as you can. Now, this whole situation that's going on, this whole COVID-19 situation that's going right now, it has forced a lot of people to stay home, to enforce the social distancing. And it is definitely hitting a lot of people because they have to adjust their lives in order to stop this spread. And I just want my fellow artists to understand that that even though the hospitals and the government is telling people stay indoors, it's for a good reason, because we don't know the full extent of the virus, because they say that people may actually catch the virus and they won't even know. So we must do our part to not only stop the spread, but to keep ourselves safe as well. And not just keep ourselves safe, but also keep the people that we love, that we care about, safe from this virus as well. And how has this affected me? Really, it has affected me tremendously. I am a very, very, very social person, and having to adopt these new guidelines in order for us to stop the spread has been very, very difficult for me, which I'm very sure it is difficult for all of you out there. So I'm a very social person. Whenever I meet people, out in public, at my work, I always greet people by shaking hands. And whenever I meet people, even if it's total strangers, that I really like, I always give them a big hug and let them know that, hey, I love you. And you know what? You mean a lot to me. And it's something that I have to just stay away from people and air bump them from a distance. Cause if it's tough for you, keeping your social distancing, it is tougher on me considering the kind of person I am. Stay at home is another thing that I have to adjust myself to, because I love the outdoors. As much as I'm a person that loves to do drawings and stuff and all that, and most of my work requires me to jaw and stay at home and work on this stuff, I always take the time, like, whenever I have free time, to just get in my car, drive out to the city, drive out to my favorite park that I go to where I can see the sunset. I get to see the most beautiful sunset here in this great state of New York. And I have to limit my time out there because you may never know. Now, it doesn't mean that I am confined here, like, 24/7. I still got to go outdoors, breathe the fresh air, and like, do the things like, if I run out of groceries, I have to go, like, buy some groceries so I can eat. But the limitations of, like, being out in public and maintaining my social distance with everybody that I know and love, it is something that is I have to adjust. And it is something that I'm very sure that all of you out there have to make adjustments to. And it is for the sake of not only like, catching you from getting the sickness, but also preventing others that from getting sick as well. So I'm letting you guys know that even under all of this craziness that's going on, I hope that, and I pray that each and every one of you out there are doing whatever you can to take care of yourselves in any way that you can, because there are artists out there that have to step up and show the people that even in these trying times, they can still create. And I'm a big YouTuber addict. Like, I'm addicted to YouTube, and I go online and I see people, even in the midst of all this crisis that's going on right now, which I don't call it a crisis, but you watch the news and people are calling it a crisis. There's still people out there that are going out there and just bringing people smiles to their faces. And that is something that I have to step up and, like, and do the best I can to make sure that you watch this video and you are enjoying it. And you like it when I draw. You like it when I play video games. You like it, this smile on my face. I mean, like, this whole thing is not going to stop me from smiling because I love doing this. And this whole thing that's going on right now is not going to stop me from doing what I love. And I encourage all of you out there to continue doing what you love and not let this thing scare you. Maybe, like, whenever you get a chance, you can go outside, like, you can go get some fresh air. Be wary of your surroundings, but still don't let this thing scare you. That is my message that I want to leave you guys. And also for all of you out there, continue. And I beg of you, this is the perfect time where creativity should be all over your head, basically. I got better words for this, and I can make better speeches than this, but the more I speak, the more that I will be able to get something better. Maybe 50 years from now, every word I speak will be gold. But I believe that these are words that people need to hear from, that I'm doing the best I can to continue to do what I love, and I'm going to continue to do everything I can to stop, like, this spread that's going on right now, any way that you can. So, and I encourage this in all of my videos to all of my fellow artists, even with everything that's going on right now. Like, I encourage creativity, but I also encourage each and every one of you. And I say this at the end of all of my videos. And for those of you that have been with me long enough, then you know what I say at the end of every videos. I urge of you guys, in the midst of all this and all this craziness that's going on right now, there is only one thing that you can do. Not only do the 5 things to, like, stop the disease and stuff and all that, but I also want to encourage all of you, keep on drawing. Your creativity is what's going to help us get through these times. And when people say, like, hey, even though we're confined indoors, find a hobby, find something that you're passionate about, do something so that you won't get bored. Guys, there's so many things that you can do while you guys are holed up at home. I mean, you can exercise at home. You guys can watch your favorite show on Netflix at home. I know that seems redundant since, we do most of that time watching TV and stuff on the computer anyway. But like anything, Go online, like, play video games with someone. Get some inspiration, like, if you want to be an actor, get some acting tips. If you want to do some college online, now's a perfect time, like, to do college online. If you like cooking, find new ways to make your food better by cooking every day. Cook your own meals. Anything that just inspires creativity, find it. And guess what? You'll have plenty of time to work on all that stuff. And when all of this is over, you could become a master at what you're doing. And maybe you could develop, like, a habit or a trend or a healthy lifestyle just by, like, being safe and staying indoors and doing whatever you can, like, to stop the spread. Me as an artist, and all of you artists out there, I encourage you guys, pick up your pencils, pick up your pens, pick up your paintbrushes, whatever. Pick up your chisel. And if you have like a marble at home, I'll be impressed. And do some sculpting while you're at it. And just do whatever you can to make it through these times that we are in. I love each and every one of you. I want all of you to be safe. And I just want to encourage all of you that even in these times, continue to be creative. Don't be afraid. In these times right now, it will pass. We're just going to have to endure and adopt this new lifestyle for the time being. And this thing will not last forever. And in time, everything will go back to normal. That I know. And we're just going to have to endure this just for a time. Now, I thank you, all of you, for hearing my thoughts about this whole thing. And, I'm just doing my part to let you guys know that, that, hey, even in these times, we can still make it through this. So I hope that you guys do your part and do everything you can, like, to stay active. Don't be afraid to go out, but just limit yourself. Make sure you wash your hands, take care of yourself, don't touch your face, and just endure. And we human beings are really good at enduring, especially through these times right now. So to all of my fellow artists and to all the artists, wonderful artists out there, this is Steampunk J. And always remember, keep being awesome, keep being safe, and always and forevermore, keep on drawing. Thank you for watching.